Hi, it's Nørgaard. So this is the look I'm doing today. It's a prom makeup tutorial and all the eyeshadows I used are from Pixi Cosmetix. So these are the eyeshadows. This is how my package came. It's so cute. So I got 5 eyeshadows, but I'm only using 4 in this tutorial. So the first one I got is this one. It's called Copenhagen, and this is the main color I'm using for this look. And of course I fell in love with this color because of the name. So that is the color Copenhagen, and it's a gray with a green tint to it, and it's a shimmery color. So the next color I used is called Dark Stardust, and it's this one, and it's kind of a gray color with a lot of shimmer. And I picked the color Dark Stardust because it reminds me of the band Stardust. I love that. And the next color I used is this one, and it's called Wagon. So it's this one over here, and it's kind of a matte black but with not shimmer but glitter in it, kind of a gold glitter. So it's a matte but it has gold glitter but no shimmer. So the last color I used, that is this one. It is called Peach Fuzz, and it is that one right there. As you can see, it's a really shimmery color, and this is my favorite. I think it's so gorgeous. And the last color is this one. It's called Forget About It, this one up here, and this is also so gorgeous. I didn't use this one in my look today because I want my makeup to be more neutral, but it's a really gorgeous green with lots of shimmer and sparkle to it. So these are by Pixi Cosmetix. They are all handmade mineral eyeshadows. And yeah, the sample sizes are $3, and the big normal sized one, full size, are $5.75. So here they are side by side. So I did get sent these eyeshadows free to review, but all opinions are my own as always. The lady that has this shop, she sends from the United States, but she ships all over the world, and the packaging is very secure. Nothing was spilled, and it wasn't a mess, nothing was broken. Yeah, it did take 2 weeks for my package to arrive. So from the States to Denmark it took 2 weeks, which is like standard for normal shipping from the United States. But yeah, I'll link her shop down below if you want to go check out these eyeshadows. And in case you haven't noticed, I straightened my hair today, and I'm using all drugstore / affordable products in this tutorial. Everything from the makeup to the brushes to the lashes to everything is affordable. So here is the makeup up close. I will link some other prom and homecoming tutorials I have done in the past down below, so you can go check that out to get more kind of prom makeup inspiration. But let's get into this tutorial. So I'm going to start out with Wet n Wild's CoverAll Coverstick in light, and this concealer only comes in 3 different shades, so there's not a lot of variety. So if you have dark skin, then I would recommend that you try e.l.f. Studio Concealer instead. It's like a little palette with 4 different concealers, and don't worry about the blending. We're gonna do that later. And I'm also taking this underneath my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to take H&M's Makeup Sponge, and I'm going to spray a little bit of e.l.f.'s Mist and Set makeup spray, and you could use water instead. This is just to dampen my makeup sponge. And I'm just going to blend this out. And it's okay if you can still see your imperfections, because we're going to use foundation. And of course you want to blend out underneath your eyes as well. So now we're going on to foundation. I'm using Wet n Wild's CoverAll Cream Foundation, and I actually got these 2 Wet n Wild products from makeuponline.dk. I'll leave a link to the site down below. They're gonna send it to me for review. So I got the color Fair. This Wet n Wild foundation don't really have dark shades, so if you're darker skin tone, then try e.l.f. Studio Foundation, the one in the glass bottle, and then go ahead and blend that foundation out. And I really like this foundation so far. And then I get my neck. So you could leave it at that if you don't have a lot to cover, but I do still have some acne scarring peeking through, so I'm just going to apply a second layer. I'm just blending this out, and it seems to be able to build pretty good. And you want your makeup to stay in place, so use some powder. I'm using Rimmel's Stay Matte Press Powder in Transparent. And just get a powder brush. I'm using e.l.f's Studio Powder Brush. And just go ahead and set your makeup. And this is my absolute favorite powder. And if you have problems with your concealer creasing, then just go ahead and take a smaller brush. I'm using e.l.f's Essentials Blending Eye Brush. And use this to set the concealer. Make sure you just blend out the creases just before you apply your powder, and then you just go ahead and apply. Okay, I'm just going to finish off the skin with a little bit of contour and blush. So I'm using my favorite bronzer, which is from e.l.f. Studio line. It's their contouring blush and bronzing powder. My color is Saint Lucia. This is good for a lighter to medium, maybe even somewhat darker skin tones. But e.l.f. do also have 2 other shades to select from, and I know they have a bronzer that's even darker than this one. I'm going to take my e.l.f. What's this? The angled blush brush, and I'm going to take some of the bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this along the outsides of my face, just to kind of shape and define my face. Like, my face always looks a lot bigger when I haven't got any contour on, just foundation. And I also just go down my neck just a little bit. Just to define my face a little bit more, I'm going to take BH 10-piece blush palette, and I'm going to use this dark brown up here. It's a matte color, so it's perfect for contouring. And I'm just gonna take e.l.f. Studio Fan Brush. You want a slimmer brush, so just go along your cheekbone and also just contour your nose. And this just, even if you don't have a big nose, this just brings the whole look together. And I'm going back into my e.l.f. Blush and bronzer, and I'm going to take the blush now, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. Studio Blush Brush. Smile. This is your apple. Apply it from the apple and backwards, and also kind of upwards to lift the face just a little bit. And I might just go over it one more time just to buff it out a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyebrows now, and I'm going to take a Rimmel's eyebrow pencil, and it has a little brush on the end, and I'm just going to use that to comb my brows in place. And this Rimmel pencil comes in, I believe, in 3 shades. This one is the lightest, it's Hazel, and then they have a dark brown and a black. So Hazel is perfect for light to medium hair, and then dark brown is good for dark hair, and then black, use that if you have black hair. And when I'm done filling in my brow, I just brush it back into place. Okay, and then go ahead and do the other brow. Brush, 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 back into place. So on your eyelid, before you put on your eyeshadows, you can choose to either use a primer or you can use some concealer and powder, depending on what you have and what you like. I'm going to use my concealer, so just apply a thin little layer of this all over your eyelid, and then take your finger and blend it out. Never forget to blend, that's like the most important thing. So all the eyeshadows I'm going to use are from Pixi Cosmetix. So I'm going to start out with this one. It's called Peach Fuzz. And this is the color. It's just a light peachy color with lots of shimmer. And this is going to be my highlight, and I'm taking it with e.l.f. Studio Eyeshadow C-Brush. So I'm starting in the inner corner. Oh, that is so pretty. Can you see that? Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm excited. This is the first time I'm using these eyeshadows. I'm also taking this as my brow bone highlight, but I don't want it as concentrated as in the inner corner, so I'm just sweeping it on. So now I'm taking the color that's going on this part of my eyelid, so from the lash line up to the crease, and I'm taking that with Ecotools flat bamboo shader brush, and that is this color. It's called Copenhagen. That's a fucking fantastic name. So it looks like this. It's kind of a gray color with some green undertones to it, and it's shimmery. And with these loose eyeshadows, you want to make sure you tap off the excess, or else you're gonna have a lot of fallout. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Holy shit. And even though this is like a loose eyeshadow, I'm not having like any visible fallout with it. I am going to take this color, which is called Dark Stardust, and this is the color. It's kind of a gray with lots of sparkles. So I'm taking that with e.l.f. Essentials blending eye brush, and this color is going in my crease. Okay, and then I'm taking the very last color, and that is called Wagam, and it looks like this. It's kind of a very dark, almost black matte color with some glitter in it. So it's not a shimmery color, it's a matte, but it has glitter in it. And I'm using this with the same brush, and I'm going in the outer corner and in the other corner. So I'm just going to take a tissue and wipe off my blending brush. So I'm just gonna go back in with some of that Copenhagen shade and just touch up my eyelids. So that's the eyeshadow on the top done. So I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow along my lower lash line as well. So I'm starting out with Copenhagen, and Copenhagen is just going all the way along into the tear duct, or into like the tear duct area. And I'm just going to highlight my tear ducts again. Okay, so all the eyeshadows are done, so now I'm just going to line my eyes. And I'm using Maybelline's gel eyeliner in black. And this actually comes with a little brush, so I'm going to use that. And I'm just lining. And then out here in the outer corner, I'm just going to do a wing. Okay, and before I do anything else, I'm just going to blend in this inner corner. And of course the same on the other side. Now I'm going to apply my gel eyeliner to my waterlines. I always go on my top waterline as well. I'm going to do mascara. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes with e.l.f.'s eyelash color. And my mascara is my favorite, which is Maybelline's The Falsies in Waterproof. So my favorite eyelash color is Shoot Remora, but this one will do. Okay, so go ahead and apply your mascara. So before I apply my mascara to my bottom lashes, I'm going to apply some false eyelashes. So I'm going to use these ones by Kiss, and these are the Beyond Natural 03. And I'm going to apply them with my Lash Grip by Adele in Clear. So you just want to apply a very thin strip of glue all across the lash band, and then just wait maybe a minute or two for the glue to become tacky. So just go ahead and apply your mascara to your bottom lashes. Why do I make that face? So I'm actually just going to take my gel eyeliner again and go over the lash bands, because they are actually white. I'm using Maybelline's Color Sensational lipstick, and this one is called Sugar Cream, and it's number 715, and it's a really great nude if you are a lighter skin tone. Maybelline also has some other color sensational lipsticks called the Buffs, and they range from light to very, very dark, so that will be a nude lipstick for everyone in that line. So if you're darker, check that out. So this is the finished look, and for your prom night I would recommend that you take your powder with you if you got oily skin, and just a little powder puff so you can touch up your skin when you get shiny. And I would also recommend that you take your lipstick with you so you can just go ahead and reapply whenever you need to. But that's actually all. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you guys like this look. You can check out Pixi Cosmetics, I'll leave a link down below. And if you are going to use this makeup look for your prom night, send me a picture. I would love to see your recreation of it. Take good care of yourself and have a nice prom if you're going to prom soon. Yeah, I'll see you later. in my next video. Bye bye!